will be fun, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Utah Utes, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Wildcats will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So the Utah Utes offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up second down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game, and give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Running with purpose.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Handoff in a single back formation. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. And the Utes will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Utah.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Utah 7, Kansas State 0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Kansas State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Keeping it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Defense. Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. The Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Utes offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down after that previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4 down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. To throw, it's Claiborne. Receiver makes the catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Utes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Utah, 14. Kansas State, 0.
He'll return it from inside the 5. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
And it's Utah in the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. He's going to hand this off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid game.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Defense. Offense will take the penalty, move them a little farther away from their own goal line. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
And he'll be brought down.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The setup at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Scanning the field. It's Claiborne. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Utes line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff running right. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. On the run, he'll let it go. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Quarterback still with the football. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to scramble. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And the Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. Solid tackle, able to get him down. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Wildcats will line up to kick it away. That's the 1st punt of the afternoon for this offense. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. They'll kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. About 30 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the 1st half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
The Utes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the Wildcats looking to run some tempo here. It's a draw play. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielded at the 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Claiborne. Bringing pressure. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Okay, it's third down after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Utes have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Utah. Still no answer for this offense. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Utah, 21. Kansas State, 3.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. The back's got it. He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. The Wildcats come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of...
Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Here's the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a...
Is good.
I've been trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kansas State, 10.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Utes offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The pass rush closing in. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fighting off the defender. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. And it makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's a really solid defense on that play.
They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays or take home this W? And the Utes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Wildcats will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Play action here on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Utah offense takes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
To the air, it's Claiborne. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. This try is no good. The lead remains at 11 after the miss. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Makes the catch. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Wildcats looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's caught downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Claiborne. Down he goes, a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down.
3rd down coming up.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Utah offense takes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's an option look. Running with purpose. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Open.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The linebacker shifting around now. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Back to throw. It's Claiborne. And the trickery does not work there. And now it's fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. No stopping him. Touchdown, Kansas State.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
The pocket breaking down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. That sack makes it second down and forever.
The pass is incomplete. Third down coming up.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go, 4th down, 4th quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that to me is probably the ball game.
Well, this is a